Yo, what's up? What's up? This your man, Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. Guys, welcome to this episode of Trade Hippo TV. Guys, what I'm doing today is I'm going to I'm going to be working hard on on starting to create me a daily routine for the store and the content of the store. All right, so what that's going to end up looking like is I'm looking at doing 1 to 2 pieces of content a day that I deploy on top of TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook to promote the brand. And then I'm gonna be working on getting that store pumped up. As of right now, I've been working on doing a minimum of 20 new listings a day. All right. So one of the problems I was having with the store is that I hadn't worked on the store much in 2023. I spent the years before building up the inventory on the store. And in 2023, I was just dealing with a lot of things at my job. So I didn't have the focus and the mental bandwidth to deal with that. So I went in, I think at the beginning of 2023, and I did about 150 listings, if it was that. And then I did a few before I left the job. And then I know in the last 8 months until this week, I hadn't posted anything on the store. But the crazy thing is that I still made a few sales here and there throughout the year based off what I did the year before. Now the whole thing with the eBay algorithm, I'm not speaking about Poshmark or any of those, but with the eBay algorithm, their algorithm seems to favor you having daily activity. So it seems to favor you having a routine. So if you're listing 20 a day, it wants to see you keep listing 20 a day, right? And then what happens is on top of that, it wants your store to be active. When you make a sale, it wants you to ship fast. All right. It wants you to go in and do sales, do markdowns, make adjustments. It wants to see activity on there. And the more active your store is, and the better optimized you get it as far as the items you're choosing, your price, your feedback, your shipping and handling times, your accuracy on what you're doing, all that will get you to a point to where eBay is throwing a lot of traffic to you. Now, the thing that the place that you want to get in your business with the eBay store is what Chris Lynn termed resale nirvana, where let's say for instance I'm listing 20 a day, right? But you want to sell 20 a day. So that way as you go forward, you don't have to expand your store size. Like right now, I run my store out of a 1,200 square feet basement, and I probably use about 650 to 700 square feet for what I'm doing right now. And inside that size area, I'm pretty sure that I can hold about 5,000 items on shelves in boxes inside of my current inventory system and have the whole middle part of my floor open with space for me to just move around. But if I needed to expand more, I could run shelving right down the middle of that warehouse and have shelving also. And so what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to build my store up between now and this summer. And I haven't came up with an acronym. I need to get all this planned out. And that's where you guys are going to help me with these daily videos. All right. So what I'm thinking about is on a worst case scenario, if I can list 20 a day and sell an average of 10 plus a day. All right, if I could do that, if I could list 20 a day and sell an average of 10 a day, and let's say for instance my average profit per item is $20. So I'm putting 400 a day into my store. 400 a day in profit into my store, net profit. All right. And if I sell 10 a day, I'm making $200 in net profit. So over the course of 30 days, my store has netted $6,000. All right. but it's grossed 12,000. So, and that's kind of hard because see, some of my stuff I sell for $10 profit, some I sell for 15, some I sell for $30 profit. But if all that can average out to where it's $20 profit, right? If all that can average out to where it's $20 profit per item, and I'm listing 20 a day. If on the worst case scenario, once it's not going to take a minute for this to all get caught up, but once it gets caught up, if I could sell 10 a day at $20 profit, that's $200 a day. All right, that's $6,000 a month. Then when I get done with cost of goods and taxes and stuff, I should be sitting at about $4,000 and something dollars in net profit with that business. Now, if I can get that business into a span of 4 hours, and that's listing the 20 plus doing any shipping that I have to do, or if I could do that, I'm happy. I'm happy, right? Because that means that I'm earning $50 an hour in net profit in my business. And then if I wanted to scale, I will scale, but I don't want to scale because I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. So I want to get that listing goal hit and that profit goal. So every day I want to list 20 and I want to put $400 in profit in my store. And then I want to shoot my content. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a piece of content like this. And then I'm going to do one from a warehouse perspective. And then I'll deploy these two pieces of content on YouTube. I got a YouTube channel for Hippo TV I had for like a year or something, almost a couple of years. On Facebook, where I do most of my marketing for this particular business. And then put it on TikTok. All right. And then that would be my business model. And then from there, the way that I'm planning on scaling is not going with clothing, but maybe getting off into custom hats and getting in the hat game. Getting in the watch game, getting in the shoe game. You know, I've sold some shoes in the past, but I have an ideal of how I want to do. And then the other thing that I want to do with the store that I'm playing around with, and I got an ideal for, is getting off into custom apparel, where I am making the shirts. You know, I'm getting the designs made and everything like that. And then we are getting all that done, and then we're getting a supplier, and I'll walk you guys through it because I already figured this all out, to create us direct to film is what they call it, full color transfers, but they're not like transfers, they're like screen printing. And they'll take and put our designs on transfer paper. We'll have all the blanks here, and then when an order comes in, we just press it down and pack it. And I'm planning on coming out with my own line of designs under the Trade Hippo brand. And so I got some ideas for that I'm gonna show you guys with that. So it's gonna almost look like a clothing line, and it'll be all in-house designs and stuff. And the reason I want to do that is, guys, because I get into what we call replenishables. Right now, my business is built off of one-offs. I go out and I source. I dig through piles and piles of clothing that's on its way to the landfills or to third world countries or to rag houses, and I rescue these clothing. I bring it back, I clean it up, all right, I grade it, and then I put it on my store and I sell it to customers all over the globe, all right? But if I sell that vintage sweatshirt, I got to go out and find another vintage sweatshirt. But by moving into custom items that we create on site under our own brand, then that's what we call a replenishable. We could sell that over and over and over again because we actually manufacture that product. We're not reselling that product, and that's the difference. And that's one of the things that I'm looking to move towards this year. All right, so just keep an eye on what we're doing. Orville J. Parker, aka Coach, and I'll catch you guys on next video. God bless.